Good morning students and welcome to our YouTube channel Gnan Manjari Modern School. So in the previous video we have started with the new chapter, that was lesson number 1, plants and animals. Lesson number 1, plants and animals. Okay students, so in this, first of all, we have seen that the characteristic feature of plants and animals, in that we have seen some of the common features of plants and animals. Common features of plants and animals. Okay, so in this we have seen the common features, means what the plants and animals have the common. Like first we have seen all plants and animals breathe, means they respirate. Okay students, they grow in size. Let me write one by one point in the board. All plants and animals breathe. First point is all plant and plants and animals breathe. Okay students, means they respirate. And second was they grow in size. Second, they grow in size, means as the age is coming they will grow. When they are born they are small, but as the time goes on they grow bigger. And third point, that is they feel and respond. They feel and respond to stimuli. Okay students, stimulus. And fourth point, they need food. They need food, means they need food. Without food they can't live. Okay students, the next point, the fifth point is they move. Okay, means they plants and animals move from one place to another place, but animals move from one place to another place, but plants can't move from one place to another place, but their branches and some parts of the plants move slightly. Okay, and the sixth one, that is they produce young ones of their own. Okay students, they produce their young ones of their own only. Okay, and seventh and the last was they die. So these were the points. All plants and animals breathe, they grow in size, they feel and respond to stimulus, and they feel they need food, they move, they produce young ones of their own, they die. So these are some of the common features of plants and animals. So plants also do this and animals also do this, means plants also breathe, animals also breathe, plants also grow, animals also grow, they also feel and respond, they need food, means plants also need food and animals also need food, they move, they produces young ones of their own only and they die. So now we will see some of difference between plants and animals in these points only. Okay, so first point was almost all plant breathe through their stomata, which means there are small holes in the leaves, means plants breathe with stomata. Okay students, and animals have their different sense organ from they breathe, means they have nose, lungs, gills, holes of air, means they have specific sense organs from which they breathe, but plants have stomata for breathing, which is in the leaves, small holes, and they grow in size. In this, plants grow up to when they not died or destroyed by someone, and animals after certain age they will not grow, they feel and respond to stimulus, means plants, we are now differentiating plants and animals. So feel and respond to stimulus, but plants only feels some stimulus and respond to some certain stimulus. Okay students, but animals feel and respond quickly, means they have different sense organs for replying the stimuli. Okay students, they need food, but plants make food by their own only, but animals have to find their food, like plants made their food by photosynthesis, we will learn it further, and animals, herbivorous animals eat plants and plant products, but carnivorous animals eat the other animals, and omnivorous animals, we have studied that omnivorous animals eat both plant product and other animals. Okay students, they move, plant can't move from one place to another place because it is permanently settled there only, but plants, some of the parts move slightly due to wind or air pressure, and animals move for their food and shelter from one place to another place, and they produces young ones of their own only, means plants produces by their roots, as in your textbook it is written then most plant reproduce through seeds, means they are reproduced by the seeds. Other can grew into new plants from cutting, grafting, layering of the stems, or from the root of the parent plant, means they grow from cutting, grafting, layering of stem or roots of the parent plant, and animals reproduces by laying egg or by giving birth to young ones. Okay students, they died. In that also, plants and trees keep growing through their lives, means they will grow whole life, they grew new branches and new leaves, means they will die, but if we destroy, only then only they will died. Okay students, and plants, animals stop growing after certain stage once they become adult and reach their full size. Okay students, so these are the some of the points of the common features I have written here, and also the difference between plants and animals. In these points only there is a difference between plants and animals, like plants breathe from stomata, animals breathe from nose, gills, etc. That way they have difference, the plants and animals. Okay students, so next was, in the previous lecture we have studied breathing and respiration. Breathing and respiration. In this we have seen the two types of animals, terrestrial animals and aquatic animals. So how does the terrestrial animals breathe? Let's see that. So here first of all, what is respiration? Respiration is the process by which animals and plants take in oxygen and from the air and give out the carbon dioxide. And animals, terrestrial animals breathe through their lungs. Reptiles and birds also have lungs. Mammals breathe through nose and lungs. So from where does the terrestrial animals breathe? They breathe from the lungs. And reptiles and birds also have lungs. Mammals breathe from by nose and lungs both. Aquatic animals lives in water and take in oxygen that is dissolved in water. Some of them breathe through their lungs, some through their gills. Fish, orchids, crabs and some other aquatic animals breathe through their gills. Dolphin, whales breathe through their lungs. They come to surface of the sea once in a while to breathe. Some animals such as frogs breathe through their skin when they are in water and through their lungs when they are on the land. Breathing through the skin is now called the continuous breathing. Animals such as frogs that lives both on land and water are called amphibians. So this we have seen the terrestrial animals, aquatic animals. Now we will see the insects. How do they breathe? So insects have small opening called spiracles on their sides of their body. They breathe through their spiracles, means, let me write here. Insects from where they breathe through spiracles. Okay students, next is plants. Plants breathe through small pores or holes in the leaves called stomata. They are usually found on the underside of the leaves. Air and water can pass through stomata like animals. Plants also breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide, but during daytime in presence of sun, the leaves also takes in carbon dioxide and gives out oxygen during the process called photosynthesis. So first of all, from where does the plant breathe? Plants breathe through stomata. Okay, students, plants breathe through stomata. And what is photosynthesis? The leaves also take carbon dioxide and gives oxygen during the process called photosynthesis. Okay, students, what is photosynthesis? In the daytime, in presence of sunlight, the leaves also takes carbon dioxide and gives out oxygen during the process of photosynthesis. Means when they are making their food by their own, this process is known as photosynthesis. In that process, the carbon dioxide is taken in and they put out the oxygen from them. Next point is food. All the living things need food. Okay, students, we also need food. Without food, we can't live. Okay, students. So, first, foods. Food. All the living thing need food for growth and energy. All the living thing need food for growth and energy. So, first of all, what is food? If we need to grow our growth and energy, if we need energy, so we need to eat food. And there are what the food comes from. We have studied in our previous chapter. Okay, students, all the living things need food for growth and energy, that we have studied in our previous chapter. Okay, students, and also from where does it come from in our previous chapter? So in animals. Animals. Some animals depend directly on grass or plant for their food. They are herbivorous such as cow, rabbit, zebra, giraffe, goat, sheep and horse. Even the huge elephant and the hippopotamus are herbivorous. The herbivorous animals are directly depend on the grass. Who are they? That are cows, horses, buffaloes, goats. They directly eat the grass. Okay, and their food is grass. And where does the carnivorous animals get food? They eat the other animals and get their food. Okay, students. And next is omnivorous animals. Omnivorous animals. Some animals eat both animals and plants. They are omnivorous animals. Human being belong to this category. Some other omnivorous are bear and crow. So this, let me write, herbivorous animals ate herbivorous animals herbivorous animals ate grass or plants. Okay, students, and carnivorous animals carnivorous animals eat other animals. Other animals, and last, that is omnivorous. Omnivorous. Omnivorous animals ate both plants and other animals. Okay, students. So, what does the herbivorous animals eat? They eat directly grass or plants. They are directly dependent on that. And what does the carnivorous animals eat? They eat the other animals which are directly depend on the grass or plants, that are herbivorous animals. And what does the omnivorous animals eat? The omnivorous animals eat both plants and other animals. In omnivorous animals, human are also included because they also eat plant products and some of the animals meat for their diet. Okay, students, so this we have seen. Now here is plant. How does the plant make their food by their own? We will see in next video, but before that we will just read the plants topic in your textbook and we will understand in our next video. See here, green plants prepare their food their own only. Their leaves have a substance called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll absorbs sunlight. The stomata found in the leaves takes in carbon dioxide from the air. The roots take in water and minerals from the soil, and the stem carries them to the leaves through hollow tubes called xylems. The leaves, with the help of chlorophyll, water, carbon dioxide and sunlight, prepared a kind of sugar or starch and also release oxygen into the air. This process is called photosynthesis. Thus, the leaves are like the kitchen of the plants. In plants, they made their food by their own only. So, from in daytime, in presence of sunlight, the from the air, the carbon dioxide is taken in, and after xylem takes the roots take the water and some of the minerals from the soil, and this photosynthesis occurs, and the plants makes the food. This process is known as photosynthesis process. Okay, students, and further in deep we will go in our next video. And now please write down your homework. So please write down, students, your today's homework. In your homework, you have to write list any four common features of plants and animals. Question 2, that is, list any four differences between animals and plants. So this is your today's homework, students. Please note down this. I have given this homework because there are some points that you have to understand. So list any four common features of plants and animals means what in the plants and animals are the common features. You have to write any four of them, and any four differences between plants and animals means the difference between plants and animals, you have to write any four points. So this is your today's homework. Please note down this. Okay, students. Until then, stay safe, stay home. Okay, bye, students.